Most people treat thermal paste like an afterthought, just some gray gunk they smear on a processor before slapping a cooler on top. But if you have ever dealt with a PC that sounds like a jet engine or hits thermal limits way too early, you know that the stuff between your chip and the heatsink matters. This particular tube has been a staple in the enthusiast community for years, and honestly, there is a reason for that. It is one of those rare products that just works without any drama. The consistency is spot on, not too runny, not too thick, which makes spreading it across a CPU heat spreader feel almost therapeutic. It comes with a little spatula in the box, which is a nice touch for anyone who hates getting their fingers messy or trying to guess the perfect pea-sized dot. What stands out is how forgiving it is. Since it is carbon-based and completely metal-free, you do not have to sweat bullets about accidentally dripping a tiny bit onto your motherboard components. It is not electrically conductive, so even if you are a bit clumsy during the application process, your hardware is going to be just fine. Now, the packaging has gone through a few facelifts over the years, which can be confusing if you are looking at old photos online, but the actual formula inside has stayed consistent. That is refreshing in a market where companies love to mess with things that are not broken. Performance-wise, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It moves heat away from the silicon efficiently, keeping temperatures stable even when the system is under a heavy load. It is not going to turn a budget cooler into a liquid nitrogen setup, but it definitely keeps things running cooler than the generic pre-applied stuff you find on most stock coolers. If there is a downside, it is that it does not quite reach the extreme bleeding-edge thermal conductivity of some of the newer, more expensive liquid metal or high-end boutique pastes. But for the vast majority of users, that extra 2% of performance is not worth the risk or the price hike. You are getting a reliable, long-lasting compound that you can apply and forget about for years. Plus, they have an authenticity check on the packaging, which is a smart move given how many knockoffs float around online these days. It is just a solid, dependable choice that takes the guesswork out of building or maintaining a PC. You grab a tube, you apply it, and you move on to actually using your computer. Sometimes that is exactly what you want.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.